The Mansfield Symphony Orchestra is better than ever. In fact, it's one of the reasons North Central Ohio is such a great place to live. Join me for an adventure with the Mansfield Symphony Orchestra live in the historic Renaissance Theater.
Coldwell Banker Ward Real Estate salutes the Ashland Arrows for their success this season. Coldwell Banker Ward Real Estate is Ashland's leading real estate company with 3 generations of excellence in service. Go Arrows! 600 East Main Street in Ashland. Finn Feather Fur Outfitters in Ashland support the Ashland Arrows football team. Visit Finn Feather and Fur Outfitters for all your hunting and outdoor supplies. Go Arrows! From Finn Feather and Fur Outfitters, Route 250 at I-71 in Ashland.
Fourth down and goal from the 1-yard line. 1:45 left to go in this football game. Well, here you go. You'll win it or lose it right here. Well, let me rephrase that. Win it or see overtime right here, maybe.
Well, some last-second adjustments to Logan Kerr's face mask. The officials are not rushing anything. They're letting Logan gets situated. Now he's on his way back out to the defensive huddle. There you see him.
Well, both teams come to the line of scrimmage. It's 4th and goal from the 1-yard line for Tiffin Columbian.
Biggest down of the season for the Tornadoes.
Kagi is in at tailback. Bishop, the fullback, is close. Peacock turns, gives it away. Did he get in? Let's see. Wait a minute. He lost the football. There was a fumble that was recovered by the Ashland Arrows. Logan Kerr comes up with a football. I believe Hayden got the football. I thought he might have scored, but let's see. Do we have that on replay, fellas?
Right down the line of scrimmage.
Yep, Kagi had it. He hit the goal line, and I'm not sure what happened after that, but the ball came out.
I don't know where it came from. See if we can pick up where that football came loose. Ashland's going to have the football, 1st and 10, but take another look. Kagi into the line of scrimmage. There it goes.
He lost it.
There it goes. It's on the ground right now, next to Kurt Gillespie's right foot. And bounding out of your picture, 1st down, Ashland.
1:39 left to go, 1st and 10, Ashland. Ball is at their own 4-yard line. Housewright gets the football and tries to wedge it out of there and got to the 5, and that's all. And Tiffin takes timeout.
Well, the question is, how many timeouts are remaining? And it looks to me like Tiffin Columbian is out of timeouts. If I'm reading that scoreboard correctly, Tiffin Columbian is out of timeouts.
That was the last one, if they're correct.
Take another look at the fumble, and you'll see the ball come out on the strip by number 41 right there. So getting through and getting a hand on the football was Mike Lamb. So Kagi got near the goal line, but didn't have the football when he got there. In the meantime, Tiffin Columbian burns its last timeout. And if Ashland can hang on to this one, we will follow Ashland wherever they may go next Friday night in the Division II Region 6 final game.
Last I heard, Piqua was winning and winning by 2 touchdowns. So right now it will be Piqua if they hang on here. So Ashland's defense comes up with a big play when they need it.
Now the only question would be, and I don't want to get ahead of myself, where would the game be played?
Heaven only knows with the Athletic Association sometimes. We'll find out.
But the Ashland Arrows have 1:33 remaining. Tiffin Columbian out of timeouts.
2nd down from the 5, and Housewright will get hit and drop back inside the 5. And now it is 3rd down, and the clock runs with 1:23 and counting in the football game.
And they have not spotted the football. So the 25-second clock has not started, and it starts now. So they'll run this play as Housewright brings it in.
I think Tiffin Columbian might get their hands on the football possibly one last time here.
Certainly Housewright's not going to put the football in the air. They're going to keep it on the ground to ensure the clock continues to move.
3rd down from the 4. And movement across. Now this stops the clock. And it'll be a 5-yard penalty one way or the other. And I think it's going to go against Ashland.
.43 seconds remaining in this one. And Ashland leads at 14-7 on the Empress Express scoreboard. This has been a dandy.
Illegal procedure against the Arrows that'll put the ball back at about the 2-yard line. 3rd down and 9.
It was 7-0 Tiffin at halftime. And the Ashland Arrows put 14 points on the board in the 4th quarter. And they've got the 7-point advantage. And they've got to find a way to waste the final 43 seconds. Tiffin looking for a miracle to get their hands on it with no timeouts remaining.
43 seconds. The clock will start when the ball is snapped. Housewright takes it straight ahead and gets to about the 5-yard line, and now it's 4th down, and now they'll have to punt the football. Clock moving with 34, 32.
Don't be so sure.
Well, maybe they won't have to punt the football.
25-second clock has got to start. It started right there. There's 2 seconds difference. 2 seconds difference between game clock and play clock.
I think what happens here, you take an intentional safety if you go all the way down. If you run it all the way down, why risk the punt? Why risk a return for a touchdown?
I like that call, because then all you have to do is squib kick it and the game will be over. There'll be a 2-second difference.
Let's see. Yep.
Make it a 3-second difference. Well, Ashland calls the timeout, and now this is some interesting strategy here. I actually like your call. I like an intentional safety at this point, and then a squib kick, because by the time Tiffin Columbian would field the squib kick, the clock would be at 0-0.
Now just take the snap, run around in the back of the end zone, and run out of it. You don't have to kick it at all. Final score, 14-9.
Yep, as long as you, another good point. As long as you hang on to the football, you can run around back there and waste the final 3 seconds, and I'll bet you that's what we see the Arrows do. If you haven't gotten into the clickacoupon.com game room at WMFD.com, well, you're one of only a few who haven't done it, but everything we do on Football Friday night is in the game room. All you need to do is go to WMFD.com and look for Football Game Room. Everything we have there, including video podcasts, are available. Download to your iPod. Things are on demand. This game will be there. Brought to you by clickacoupon.com at WMFD.com.
Andrew Spicer will take the snap, and I'll bet you he just catches
Spicer's
it.
Going to run around for 3 seconds. I think you're exactly right.
And Housewright will take the short snap, and he will run out of the back of the end zone. That's the end of the game. Final score, Ashland 14, Tiffin Columbian 9.
Hey, it's our friend Bob. Looks like Bob continues to enjoy the big lift he gets from Enzyte and natural male enhancement. With over 10 million packs sold, Enzyte is firmly the #1 selling brand, bringing true natural male enhancement to men all over the world. Now you can join Bob and the millions of men who fully enjoy the benefits of Enzyte. Just call or visit Enzyte.com for a sample pack of the strongest, most powerful Enzyte formula yet. Enjoy the full, robust confidence that only Enzyte can provide. If you've ever been curious about natural male enhancement, there's never been a better time to try a sample pack of Enzyte. Visit Enzyte.com or call toll-free for a sample pack. Call right now and you'll also get 2 free packs of Enzyte Topical Rush. With an offer this big, it's enough to throw a parade. Sample packs are in stock now and shipped to you within 48 hours. Offer only good while supplies last. Limit 1 per household. Enzyte, the once daily tablet for natural male enhancement.
Hi, I'm Michael Miller, owner of Miller's Diamond Jewelry. We have something for everyone, but if you don't find it, we can create it. We have custom design experts, a graduate gemologist, a friendly trained staff, and the latest in laser technology. With our commitment to quality and service, we give you the brilliance you deserve. Visit Miller's Diamond Jewelry in the Appleseed Center, Mansfield, celebrating 55 years, where our customers are the real gems.
Dive in to the Comfort Inn and Suites Belleville and their 6,000 square foot indoor water park. Splash Harbor is the perfect place for kids' birthday parties and family gatherings. Kids love the 49-foot water slide, spray ground, and the secure toddler pool. Parents can relax in the huge hot tub. All this water fun is indoors, immune from the weather, along with unmatched room accommodations. Call the Comfort Inn and ask about the special birthday party package on the patio for groups to 15. Bring the family to Splash Harbor at the Comfort Inn and Suites Belleville and get all wet.
Final score in this regional semifinal for Marion Harding Stadium. Ashland defeats Tiffin Columbian 14-9. I'm here with Ashland Arrows football coach Scott Valentine, trailing 7-0, coach, going into the locker room at the half. It seems as though the offensive line did a little bit better job of protecting Taylor, and when he gets that, he can put it on the money, and he did twice.
Well, we talked about at halftime. It was only 7-0, and we had our heads down a little bit, and we say, hey, it's a four-quarter game. We got 2 more to go. We got to go out and get after them. And, I thought offensively on the line, we got after them. Defense got a great stop, and we played the second half of football the way we can.
It's usually your offense that makes the big plays in each and every game, but tonight, down here at the goal line, when it was 1st and goal inside the 5, your defense came up big, 4 straight plays.
You can't say enough about that. Anytime you win championships with defense, and we got great team defense, and it was just a matter of us getting some points on the board because we knew our defense could stop them, and they just did a great job all night.
Now, from what I understand, last I heard, Piqua was ahead of Wapakoneta, so you're going off to play for a trophy against the Indians next week at a site to be determined. I know that with this 100 years of celebration, you probably didn't imagine something like this.
We didn't imagine it, but our kids believed that the things we were doing were right and they could lead us to a championship. And, we've just come out every week and gotten better at little things. And, our kids, they never say die. And so, we're just happy to be going on for another week and getting that opportunity to play.
Good luck to you, Coach, and congratulations. Again, final score, the Ashland Arrows move on to the regional final in Division II next week, where they'll take on the Piqua Indians. That's the last we heard. It'll be at a site to be determined coming up by the OHSAA on Sunday. But they win hint tonight, beating Tiffin Columbian by a final score of 14-9. Now, back up to the booth, then here's Bob.
Some individual numbers for Tiffin Columbian. Dusty Krupp, 20 carries, 60 yards, and a touchdown. Quarterback Jake Peacock goes 9 of 13 for 87 yards. And the leading receiver for the Tornadoes is Reed Kagi, 3 catches for 33 yards. Individually for the Ashland Arrows, Dan Eisenhower, 9 carries, 67 yards on the ground. Taylor Housewright through the air, 14 out of 19 for 131 yards and 2 touchdowns. 1 to Tyler McFarland and 1 to Anthony Fairhurst. Fairhurst catches 2 balls tonight for a total of 31 yards. Tyler McFarland, 6 catches tonight for 52 yards. And Logan Kerr, 5 catches for 41 yards. Let's look at the team numbers and see how this one shook out. Columbian wins the time of possession as they snap the football on offense 10 more times. First downs relatively even. Rushing yards relatively even. Slide edge going to Columbian. But the passing yards go in favor of the Arrows. 2 touchdowns by Housewright. Total yardage 201 for Ashland, 168 for Columbian. Look at the turnovers there. 2 fumbles and an interception committed by Columbian, and Ashland plays turnover-free football and a relatively penalty-free game. Columbian only flagged 3 times, and Ashland only flagged twice. And the final score in this one, 14-9, as Ashland takes the intentional safety as the clock goes to 0-0. With the win, Ashland improves to 12-0, while Tiffin Columbian drops to 10-2. Final score tonight at Marion Harding Stadium, Ashland 14, Tiffin Columbian 9. Jeff and I invite you to be with us next week when Ashland takes on the winner of Piqua and Wapakoneta at a site to be determined in the Division II Region 6 final. Game of the Week is directed by and graphics are created by Eric Ossenheimer. On audio and replay is Brad Francis. Sideline cameraman tonight, Justin Boffman. And the camera grip along the sideline, Jelaine Miller. The overhead eye in the sky, as always, is Mr. Bob Nye. For Jeff Allen, I'm Bob Miller. Good night, everybody, from Marion.
The WMFD Sports Game of the Week, presented by Empire Affiliates, your community credit union. has also been brought to you in part by The Ohio State University at Mansfield, Gandert Door Company, Empress Express, Richland Bank, Mid-Ohio Collision Center, Richland County Children's Services, Hirsch Drug, Miller's Jewelry, First Federal Bank of Ohio, North Central State College, Mansfield Richland County Public Library, Renaissance Performing Arts, Med Central Home Care and Hospice, Johnny Johnson Sports, B-Dry System of North Central Ohio, Mansfield Richland Area Chamber of Commerce, and by People's Savings and Loan Company of Bucyrus.
Here to discuss the modern pitching staff and the new...
Okay, Jenny.
My project is an analysis of the growing importance of middle relief pitching. Middle relievers or set-up men.
ESPN Radio. Get your radio on.
ESPN in Mansfield is on AM 1440 WRGM.
This is WMFD-TV Channel 68 and America's first independent digital television station, WMFD Digital Television, Mansfield. We're playing your favorite artists on Mix 106.1.
Your airing of this particular item wreaked havoc on our quantity. I mean, there were people buying these high multiples, double numbers, because at this time of year, the holidays, a traditional physician's frame, the dual blade, in deer stag, once again, at less than $25.
Yeah, it doesn't last long, does it?
Has never, to the best of my, I've never done it. If anyone else has, I know nothing about it.
I've
never sold it less than $25.
I've never been able to do it.
It's a doctor's knife and stag. And, all right, so we've got a muskrat, one of the 2 or 3 that's even ever been seen in any name brand. We've got a doctor's knife. We follow up with, I know this is a smaller knife, but this is a peanut. What else needs to be said?
That would be nothing.
Top collectible pattern, the peanut frame in deer stag, all handmade, and it's less than $25. And then the beauty of an executive folder. These are the ones you want to keep that nickel silver polished, that it's so highly buffed that just a slight touch
takes care of it.
Look at that beautiful knife, under $25. Almost speechless on it, because I don't want to call out brand names of anybody other people's knives, because they all, there's a lot of people that make. Several people that make peanuts, and they make nice ones. Do they make a stag-handled peanut under $37.50?
I'm going to have to go with no on that.
No. Wholesale, the distributor.
I'm going to have to go with no on that.
That's the price. Their retail is $75 on the peanut, all right? You have, without any hesitation, any mistakes whatsoever, an average $50, period. Wholesale is $200 knife set for $99.50. Wholesale. Tremendous savings, on the most sought-after handle that comes on a knife.
I love it. I really do. And for a $25 price tag, if you're giving this as a gift, whoever you give this to, I mean, it's one of those scenarios where they're going to go, wow, you spent way too much money.
Exactly.
You know, you can take this back and give me something else. No, you're worth it. Go ahead, keep it. We know how that works. And today, less than $25, handmade, German quality, German bulls for under a $25 price tag. Today, 2 simple payments of less than $50, but you have to be dialing in quickly.
Well, Sean, we have had, without a doubt,
I don't know what pattern I like.
no mistake whatsoever, the best knife values ever seen on television.
Mm-hmm. I know one's going to argue that. Look at that frame.
This, for what it is, and then, of course, the hen and rooster stag duo and fixed blades that you saw, for what they are right there in line for what they are, the best values that have ever been seen.
Shouldn't you pay about $80, $90 for a muskrat pattern that's that large?
In stag, absolutely.
You should be. Well, today, you're paying less than $25 a piece. Less than $25 a piece if you go ahead and you get online immediately. Now, I've got one little sword opportunity coming up for you. What do we have? We got about 13 minutes until the break. So this is going to be a real quick one. So we're going to have, what, another item after this one? We're going to be able to get to that before the break?
If we want to, yeah. If we have to.
Well, we have about, hey, Boone, we have about 13 minutes left until the break.
How many of these are there left?
Not many.
Is the clock up?
Yep.
All right, let's
Clock's up. Clock's up. I would love to be able to do this next item for a little bit longer, but we're only going to be able to give this one about 5 minutes, Boone. Did you not look and see how many were left before you did this? Apparently not.
No, I had to hurry.
No, it's right here, guys. It's right here. Okay. No, that's fine. Just stay there. We'll just do those then. We'll go ahead and we do those. The barbershop specials. That's for the...
Either or.
Yeah. The flip-flop.
You know, once again, we're in the cool zone.
Mm-hmm.
Straight razors. And of all the years at selling cutlery items, this is the first week I have ever laid my hands or eyes on a straight razor that is guaranteed Rockwell tested. A Steel Warrior German 440 stainless straight razor, Rockwell tested 56, 57, or 58, absolutely guaranteed. $39.95, you own all 3. That's what we have. Those are the 3 patterns available that I'm aware of. And they have 420 frames.
Now, Boone?
It's kind of like a Coraline.
Yeah, as long as we've been doing these shows, how many times have we been able to offer straight razors?
I don't think that there's ever been a 3-piece set, ever.
I remember offering...
Very few 2.
1. No, I just remember offering 1.
How many...
A single by itself.
As long as we've been doing this show, how many years have gone by that you didn't offer 1?
Oh, several. Probably 8, 10.
Entire years.
Yeah.
Not one of them was offered. We didn't have any.
Yeah, didn't have them.
Then last year, we had a couple of special 160th anniversary hen and rooster straight razors. They're gone. And now...
They lasted, what, about 3 minutes?
Yeah. And of all the straight razors ever, I've never, ever have seen one Rockwell tested like these, and of the Pumas and the Hink, all of those, I don't believe that there's going to be a better straight razor ever made than what you're seeing right now.
We don't have any of these. We'll give you 4 minutes. And we just don't have any of these. I wish we could stay here a little bit longer. We just don't have any to give you. Getting that thing to stay.
Yeah, that is just a... now we got to work on getting the strops.
What's that?
The leather strops, the horsehide strops to go with
Oh, yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? If you are online already, please stay there because we are so limited on this. I can't believe we're able to spend another 3 minutes and 30 seconds on this.
The people who are familiar and have purchased the Steel Warrior pocket knives, this is just the straight razor. and they are very, very sharp.
Yes.
All right.
Be extremely careful when you get these at home because they will do some damage. There's no doubt about it. They will definitely do some damage.
But it's just like $13 and change somewhere along the line. That for a German 440 stainless Rockwell tested straight razor, and 3 different. One of them's an imitation abalone. You have the cranberry, the red one, and then you have that beautiful. See if they're calling that. That beautiful looks like a rosewood, natural wood handle. You're also having the Steel Warrior blade etch twice, and the stickers that you've seen that depict that indention in the steel where the Rockwell diamond tip tested and gauged the steel's hardness. It's removable if you want to take it off. Quick look at those yellow stickers and we will be on our way.
Moving and grooving.
Once again, you're looking at an item that will be purchased by our dealer crowd and multiples, because there are still a lot of straight razor collectors, even though it's become an item that's very difficult to find anymore.
Now, you can pretty much say goodbye to this one.
Yeah, type of item, you go to knife shows, and if you're, the first day it opens and the first few minutes of the show, the first people that make their way through it buy these up. Whether it's for their sales or to resell,
or collect, whatever the case may be,
to sell to other collectors, they are gone very, very quickly. There's quite a few patterns I know like that. These straight razors are definitely
$39.95 right now for all of these straight razors.
It's 3 for 1, wouldn't you say? Pretty easy.
It's pretty easy to say that. A threefer, so to speak. 3 for 1 right now, $39.95. You have all 3. The barbershop special. We only have about 70 seconds to go on this one. I have a little sword opportunity coming up for you that might not even make it to the break. I mean, we might have to get another item up because I only have 117 of this next item. Did you know that?
I didn't have time to even look. Like I said, we got put in one of our items was missing.
Yep, got put in a crunch. Well, there's only 117.
I mean, you name it for a live show, we've been through it tonight.
110-14053, the barbershop special, 3 pieces today for only $39.95. This is an item that, I mean, there have been years. There was about about 5 or 6 straight years that I didn't even get to offer a single straight razor. Well, today, you get 3 collectible straight razors for only $39.95 if you dial in right now. $39.95 if you go ahead and you dial in immediately on this one. I love this set. It's a great set. Coming up for you now, however, we got about 10 seconds? Coming up for you now, there's only about 117 of that. I hope you're online for that one because that one's pretty much close to being non-existent. This one, there's only 117 of these, period. That's why I was saying we might need to get something to back this up. We have about 5 minutes to go into the break. We have 117 orders that we're going to be able to take. What it is 3 Tai Chis. We have the natural Tai Chi, the natural hardwood, done in black and gold. We have the red, done with the red and black and the gold accents. By the way, that is leather. Then you also have the blue and gold, done with a green or a teal type of color on the saya. All 3 of these today, $118. Let's do the math. That's less than $40 a piece. Less than $40 a piece for Tai Chis. Now, the reason why I like these are the ornamental pieces. These are great show pieces, but we're giving you great variety. You're going to have 3 different ones. 117 of you are going to have 3 different ones. Now this, let me just go ahead and grab one of these and show it to you. You do have the emblems all along. If I'm not mistaken, we're looking at a cherry blossom tree all along there. The end cap done in gold with the cherry blossom there on the end cap, done in gold. Then you also have the traditional tie and the leather straps, very ornate. The red and black, the black and gold underneath. Your suka, which is your handle, Your Suka is also going to be done in that red and black with the black and gold underneath. That's one. That's the first one right there. Now, what makes this a little special is that if you dial in right now, you're going to have, yeah, that's what I was saying. You're going to have 3 stands. We're going to include 3 stands to go along with this. 3 stands will be included if you go ahead and you dial in right now. It's not just going to be 1 stand or 2 stands. We're going to give you 3 stands. So all 3 of your pieces all 3 swords will have stands. The stands we normally offer, I believe they're like $12.95. So you've got like $36 in stands that will be included if you go ahead and you dial in right now. So you have the green with the blue and the gold. You have the red with the black and the red. And you have the natural with the black and the gold. All 3 of these today for less than $120 if you dial in right now. We already have less than 100 of these. We have about 3.5 minutes to go. We have less than 100 of these already in stock. Those of you that have been sending me emails asking for Tai Chis, asking for ornamental pieces, well, here you go. Look no further than your television screen right now. This is an exceptional value. 3 of these today for that incredible price tag of $118. I mean, it wasn't that long ago where I was offering 1 of these for $118. I mean, just 1 of these at a $118 price tag. I can remember when these were $149 a piece. Now to be able to offer 3 of these at $118 with the furniture grade stand. You don't pay anything extra for the stand. The furniture grade stand is going to be included with every single sword. So you have a way to display it. That is one of my favorite sayas. I love the way they've done that. Just kind of left it in that natural finish with a black and gold. Everybody loves a black and gold trim. The Suka has the black and the gold underlay. Then you have the Suka Ito done in the black and gold in a traditional diamond-shaped tie design. All 3 right now, $118. Less than $40 a piece. And there were under 100 of you that were going to be able to do this. Last time I checked. That's why I said that, this speaks for itself. If you have ever bought a sword before, if you've ever bought a Tai Chi before, you know that in today's market, if I were doing these individually, they'd be about $70 a piece. That's $210. If I were doing these individually, it'd be about $70 a piece. That's $210. But today, for less than 100 people right now, you can own 3 of these with their stand for $118. The stands, Boone, you've got the computer over there pulled up. How much are the stands? Normally, are those $12.90? Scroll all the way down to the bottom for a second. And a 1-tier stand, go up just a little bit.
1 tier?
Yeah. Do we have any of those?
Upright.
We have an upright for $19.95. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, these are $12.95 when we have them in stock. $12.95, so $13 a piece. So you're looking at $40 in stands. And then you have the 3 swords. And we've never offered these 3 Tai Chis. We've never offered these 3. We've never offered any Tai Chis, as a matter of fact, for less than a $40 price tag until right now. This is the only time it has ever been done. And in less than 1 minute, you might not ever see it again. I really do wish we had more of these available. So tough to get our hands on these. Oh, somebody was asking about the Suba. What does the Suba look like? The Suba is a dragon design. It is also done in that gold finishing. It is an open dragon design. You can see the dragon encircling the Suba. Open design on this one. And it's done in that gold. All 3 have that exact same Suba styling. All 3 have that traditional Suka Ito diamond-shaped design. And it's less than $40 a piece. You can take care of that individual in your home that loves the martial arts, loves history. This is the way to do it right here. Or just loves swords in general. 3 Tai Chis with 3 furniture grade stands for less than $120 if you dial in right now. Don't go anywhere. There's more coming up on the Knife Collector Show right after this short break. Continue to dial in here, as well as on those stag sets. The German bull stag set at less than $100, you can't go wrong there either. We'll see you in just about 2 minutes. Come back and join us.
To hold a coin is to hold a piece of history. Coins have marked moments in time since Rome was conquering the world, when Mark Antony loved Cleopatra, when Lindbergh flew to France in the spirit of St. Louis, a special nickel was along for the journey. And on D-Day, soldiers everywhere carried a lucky penny. When man first walked on the moon, a commemorative coin was created to celebrate man's triumph. For some of the finest coins you'll find anywhere, tune into the Coin Vault on Shop at Home.
It's about style. It's about luxury.
It's about time.
World-renowned watch expert Tim Temple brings his expertise to Shop at Home.
I'm very fascinated about how these different watch geniuses around the world can create different ways to tell time. The more complex, the better.
World-class brands, factory direct pricing. The Watch Show, featuring the Watch Commander. Tomorrow on Shop at Home.
Earth. Wind. Fire. And then there's cold. Hard. Steel. Forged steel. So hard and so cold, we just had to present it on ice. For the knife collecting connoisseur, Shop at Home presents some of the finest crafted collectible knives on this or any planet.
The Knife Collector Show. I'm Sean Leffler.
Todd Boone.
And coming up for you in this half hour, for those of you that have been asking for smaller dealer configurations, I actually got an email today from someone that said, hey, sorry, that other one's sold out. Are you going to be able to do anything? We've put together a little set. It's coming up for you in just a couple of minutes. But before we jump into this, we're going to take a look at some pocket knives. Everybody's been asking for that Frost family. Brand new set.
Priced, it's got a fixed blade in it. That's over, or basically half your value. As a matter of fact, this dealer set that we're going to be bringing you here in just a few moments, we had to build today because the other one sold out last show. But this item, at what you are about to see, I don't think has ever been done with this fixed blade included in it. And what I mean by that is $74. These knives are worth more than that. Basically, it's a Steel Warrior that's cosmetically enhanced. We use very unique and special handle materials on the family series. Extended blade etching, unique and limited special shields. Each one of the family knives will come with the velour or pull tie protective pouch. This also has a sheath that goes along with it. I'll show you the pouch here in just one moment. That is a new red oak bone handle. Really nice looking material. Over half price, $36, while they last. Then they won't, all right? You're looking at a knife set that will have every single one we can build sold, whether it's to collectors, gift shoppers, and definitely dealers, because it's already proven on this item. We tested it earlier in another show. These are going to go fast. $36, Travis.
No messing around here.
$7 and change for that fixed blade knife. It's a $30 knife. You're also receiving the Red Oak Premium Stockman. Your traditional 3-blade Stockman.
It's good looking.
Now, I know that they don't want to sell these knives for, we didn't want to sell them for $36 either, but we're going to.
Until they're sold out.
We wanted to try.
Shouldn't take too long.
A special pricing
for a small amount of time.
Yeah. All right, Travis.
$36, guys. Need to get off the fantasy leagues up there. $36 right now today for the Red Oak Family 5-piece set. 1101-4072, the item number on this one. $36 price tag, and you're going to have all 5 pieces. There were so many people that were calling in when it was $74.
I got you.
I mean, there were people calling in saying, okay, I'm $74, that's good, I'll go ahead and grab one.
And then
$36 price tag, it's pandemonium on the phone
they were
lines.
told that it was $36, so they bought 2.
You know how many people have sent me an email and said, oh, yeah, you know, I looked at the price tag and said, oh, it can't be any quality at that price. They buy it, they get it home, and then they turn around and they order another one. Or they order another set from the Frost family line, or the Steel Warriors. I've gotten so many emails where that same scenario has happened. Oh, you can't have quality at that price, but Boone's going to show you the quality.
Well, Sean appreciates every single email.
And even though I don't get to respond to all of them, I do my best.
So many on the Steel Warrior in this series of design that it's even overwhelmed us. And you look at this knife. It looks like a fixed blade because it's so difficult to tell. We'll put our camera in high magnification.
High magnification, huh? Are you talking about a zoom?
Zoom
in on it?
Same thing. There you go. There's your zoom. Just a fine line. Perfect. Like it's supposed to be. At $36, we've got the miniature toothpick, and it's basically the hardest one to make in this knife set. And there will also be the all-time classic, the great, the peanut frame. And let me go ahead and show you what I was talking about on these pouches. Each knife, all of them, even the fixed blade, is that velour pull tie protective pouch.
2 minutes.
That's
what do you say?
$4 right there.
2 minutes on this. And
2 minutes.
5-piece set for only $36 if you get online right now for the next 2 minutes and 2 minutes only. 1101-4072, the item number on this. The Red Oak Family. There is a $30 knife that's in Boone's hand right now. That's the $30 knife.
We do not usually offer, and I can't test it 56, there's your diamond test. Where the steel, the hardness has been gauged, and if it did not meet the requirements, it was not used. We do not typically offer a fixed blade in these sets that are priced in that $30 range, or under $40. Now, this is one exception.
This is an exception.
I don't know that. Well, I was pointing out to Sean, we have another item in this brand that is the peach seed, and it has a fixed blade in it.
And it's more money.
It is almost, well, it has both fixed blades, the one you're seeing now, and there's a smaller one. It's like twice what this collection is selling for price. But then once again, I believe that this has been built and there was not a lot of attention paid what they were doing, which we're seeing that quite often.
Yes, we are.
Lately.
We've seen a lot of that tonight, haven't
Not
we?
that we're complaining.
No.
And I know
I like when they make a mistake
aren't.
and everybody at home gets to capitalize on it.
Yeah.
That's always a good thing.
But it's definitely happening more frequently. There you go, the new Red Oak Bone. I like it. I will own those.
Here's your last call on this one at a $36 price tag. We've got another item coming out of emails. Can you put smaller sets together? You know, I love the big dealer configurations that you do. However, I don't need 300 knives. Can you put something smaller together, but yet still maintain that affordable pricing? Look and see what's in front of us right now. This is that item. We have 117 pieces, 117 boxes in this set. I want you to go ahead, and we'll start down over here. I want you to see what you are going to receive today. It's $1,000+ of retail.
Yes. Easy.
At least $1,000.
Easy. That's just That's not even $10 a knife.
That's not even $10 a knife. And we're going to start right down here. You're going to receive a dozen of the law enforcement pieces. So many people have been asking for these because we've offered the firefighters in the past. We haven't had the law enforcement pieces. So guess what we're going to do? We are going to give you a dozen of those at $20 a piece. It's $240. Actually, what I would do, if you're buying this set, I would get the law enforcement piece, and I would also get the firefighter. And I would take these down to the firefighters department. I would take this down to the police station, and I'd just give these out. I would. Because this breaks down to like $1 and change when all is said and done. $20 a piece here, $20 a piece here. That's $240 and $240. That's $480 in just those two frames alone. So if we offered this set at $480, it'd be worth every single penny because just those two dozen right there are worth your $480 price tag. But we're not going to stop there.
Conservative, $1,000. Like I said, it's not even $10 a knife. What if we offer it at half that, $240?
$240 is even better.
Oh, that's great.
$240
Especially for what you're about to receive in this big bang. Because, once again, every single item is a proven top seller.
That's $10 a piece here and $10 a piece there.
All right, it's $40 more discount. All right, we're at $200.
Wait a second. Wait. $10 a piece here, that's $120. $10 a piece here, that's $120.
Right.
That's $240. You're done.
Exactly.
Okay,
but
so
we're not done.
No, you're right. Because we're going to include the Delta Rangers.
Coulda, I guess.
The Delta Rangers done in the blue with the black inserts. These 12 at only $10 a piece. Now we've just added another $120. That's $360.
And that's a $10 knife. Well, you're selling it too cheap at $10.
So now we're going backwards.
Yeah, we are.
36 knives, $10 a piece, $360. So what are we going to do here?
Well, what about a $15 Navy SEAL folder?
In OD green?
In OD green.
That works for me. So we'll do that one.
The original Navy SEAL folder.
Yeah.
I mean, this one goes back.
It's got that Kraton rubberized gripping on the outset, steel spring belt boot and pocket clip attachment.
Never put 12 in a knife set. This was one of the knives that we added one as a bonus.
Right.
Never 12.
Never 12.
But you're getting 12 in this deal. I tell you what, let's do it at $200. Why not? We've done everything
$199. Why not? Yeah, might as well.
We have done everything else. $199. Do it at $100. One time, one big deal, one big bang. $192.
$192. $192 if you dial in right now. But we're also going to include the high octane.
What?
Did you know we're going to include that? We're going to give you a dozen of the high octane piece. This is a lockback design. Love that little knife. Lockback design, vented out to ease up on the weight, steel spring belt boot and pocket clip attachment. We're going to give you a dozen of those, $192 on this.
Record low price of the night.
But wait a second, I'm nowhere near done. Let me go walk out here in the front for a second, guys, because I want to show you something else, because I can't reach those cat's eyes down there. I want to show you that you also have a dozen, let me move this over here, a dozen of the cat's eye, and we're going to give you a dozen of the little gator. Here's the cat's eye, here's the little gator. Going to give you a dozen of the little gator and a dozen of the cat's eye.
The gator's the only pocket knife.
Yeah.
All the rest are medium large.
I like the cat's eye. I have a lot of friends that do modifications. They use that push button. There's the liner lock, steel spring belt boot and pocket clip attachment. Cat's eye, you get a dozen of those. You get a dozen of the little gator. Eagle eye insert on this. It's a nice little knife. Lock back on that. You get a dozen of those.
And those of you that have been asking once again for more of the gentleman's lock blades, there's just a dozen.
You had better dial quickly. Let me put this one down because I also have to go back into the back here for a second. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dozen. Wait, here's 8. We're going to give you 9 dealer cases in this. You are going to receive 9 dealer cases. And check out case number 8. It happens to be the Delta Ranger done in solid black. The Delta Ranger in solid black, black blade, black handle, black inserts, and it's going to come along with the sheath.
Advertised to millions at $19.95
at $20. So guess what? We have another dozen of those. There's another $240 at $10 a piece. It's only 120 bucks. There's no way that you can go wrong on this one. So you're going to receive a dozen of those. Plus, if you dial in right now, we're going to give you one of my favorite patterns of all time, the Vulture pattern. The Vulture, it's not the biggest, it's not the flashiest, but I can tell you from personal use, it is one of the best. Nice upsweep on the blade, nice secure grip, finger groove there, 3/4 serrated edge, 1/4 straight edge. You have a long nail pull on this as well as a thumb notch. Lock back design, steel spring belt boot and pocket clip attachment. You're going to receive a dozen of those. At $10 a piece, there's another $120. But I'm still nowhere near done. Let me show you this. The Chef's Deluxe Miracle Edge, this is a $90 retail value. We count it as one item. Now, we could say, yeah, there's a 21-piece set. No, we count that as one item if you go ahead and you dial in right now. And then I'm going to give you 4 of the Silent Series pieces. These are normally about $7 or $8 a piece when we put these in sets. You're going to get all 4 in the Silent Series. These are metal tactical folders. All of these have left or right hand opening capabilities. They're all liner locks. They all have steel spring belt boot and pocket clip attachments. And they're normally in our set $7, $8 a piece. You're looking at $20 in retail across the board. There's another $80. Another $80 coming to you. And that's before I include this, the Black Forest. That piece that you're looking at right now, the Black Forest, it is one of our most popular tactical fixed blades that we have in stock. It's one of the most popular tactical fixed blades we've ever offered. And if you dial in right now, it's less than $2 if you go ahead and you dial in on this one.
Give us just a little, few weeks, or we'll tell you actually how that one holds up out in the field.
And here is one that I am going to personally own. It is the XL731 Tactical Design. The XL731 Tactical Design, full tank construction, one solid piece of stainless steel. Vented out on the handle to ease up on the weight, tanto tip on this, lanyard hole in the end with the string. That's going to be in your set. You cannot let this slip past you. It's less than $2.
If you haven't bought anything tonight,
yeah, this is the one to buy. If you haven't bought anything tonight, you need to buy this.
If you have, this is one you need to be definitely getting.
Because I'm not done. I'm going to include one more item in this. It is 117 pieces. We're talking less than $2 a piece. What does this break down to, by the way?
The lowest price of the entire night for anything, $1.64.
$1.64. So this should not be included, should it?
Record pricing of the evening.
What is that, 16.5 inches in overall length?
Yeah, that's just an awesome
that is a nice.
The Guardian.
The Guardian. You have the sawback design, the tooling in the blade, the serrated portion at the end tip. That's a nice grip on there as well. Have you felt that?
Yeah, that's that new SSG type of grip. For those of you that have like Packmeyer grips or you know what
you'll know exactly what we're talking about there. It's going into your set right now, and remember, that's coming to you at $1.62 if you dial in right now. So there's your set. Everything that you're going to get is in front of you right now, and today, if you dial in, you're going to own it all for a $192 price tag. If you go ahead and you dial in right now, $192 for everything that's in front of you, except for this. The last item. This is the last item I can put in the set. This is it. There is nothing else after this. And the last item I'm putting in just happens to be the USMC NCO sword. The NCO USMC. Can you believe that's $1.62?
I can't believe this set. Normally, to get this type of price, it's the lowest price of the night. You spend at least $100 more than what we're doing right now. You don't get hardly any more knives for spending that. There are so many people that have asked for this particular type of medium deal. Plus, it just so happened that the one that we had last show sold out. Actually sold out on one of our overnights, and there were people who were left out. This one was made at the spur of the moment at $1,000 retail. That is only averaging $8.54 a night. All right? You know as well as I do, just from looking at this knife set, there's like one frame that I see that's $8. All the rest are above that. So it's a very conservative retail value at $1,000. If you just average the $10 like most people we recommend to do, especially when you're starting out, average your $10 so you get a feel of what's going on. That is $1,170 averaging $10.
Mm-hmm.
You've got millions are starting to see the Delta Ranger. All of this, to me, the Big Bang is about one dealer case.
Today,
right here,
for
the Black Max.
$1.60-something, you can pick up $20 knives. For $1.60, you can pick up a $50 sword. If we do this sword by itself, it's $50. If you go to the retail stores and you see these for a $20 price tag, realize you could have picked these up right here for $1.60-something. What is it, $1.62? $1.62 is what you're going to pay.
Whoa, wait just a second.
Yeah.
When has there ever been a set where one of the G10 Silent series was in it? I don't care if it's $300.
Never. This is it. This is the only time it has ever been done. The Big Bang right now, for those of you that have sent emails, here's your set. 117 boxes coming to you today at an unheard of price tag. Here's $50 right here. If we do this sword individually, it's a $50 sword every day. Let me break this down another way. You want to find $192? Let me show you this. Let's come down here to the front for 1 second. Here's your $192. You're going to receive a dozen of the firefighters. You are going to receive a dozen of the law enforcement pieces. Now, at just $10 a piece, there's 120 and 120. That's $240 in just those two frames alone. Forget anything else. In just those two frames alone, you're looking at $240 worth of value. Forget anything else that's up there. Just those two frames. Now, when you start adding the frames like this, the Delta Ranger, you do the Delta Rangers at $10 a piece. You're looking at another $120. You do them at $5 a piece. That's $60. There we go. How about this? $5 a piece, $5 a piece, and $5 a piece. There's $180 in those three frames. The sword for $12. I have just shown you 37 pieces, just 37 items at $5 a piece, a sword that we offer for a $50 price tag for $12, and there's your money. No matter how you break this down, no matter how you look at it, you have one of the most exceptional values you are ever going to find here on the Knife Collector Show. This goes above and beyond anything that I ever thought we would be able to do for a $192 price tag. It's 117 boxes. G10 series, the Silent series tactical designs that you're looking at. The XL 731 tactical fixed blade. The Black Forest tactical fixed blade. Yes, these are $1.62 a piece. The time to dial is right now. You wait, you hesitate, and this set sells out on you, you're going to be kicking yourself repeatedly. You know how many emails I got because we sold out of that last set? Hey, I went to order it today and it was gone. Well, yeah, of course it's going to be gone. This one's going to be the exact same way. I know how razor sharp these are.
You count the $90 Chef Deluxe Miracle Ledge set
as one piece.
It's counted as one, so right. You count, it actually would, the way I used to have to count them when I worked down in Florida, it'd be 137 items.
I mean, look at that.
We're counting it as 117, but I can tell you right now, you don't see sets like this.
No.
I don't see sets like this with G10s in them. There's 4.
We've never been able to do that.
You've got a that NCO, that non-commissioned officer Marine Corps sword.
That's a $50 sword if we do it here.
Here.
$50.
All right, it originally sold at $98.
Yeah.
That was the original price. And once again, right now it's ridiculous. It's
$1.62.
Yeah,
there is not a single frame that you're going to find out in the marketplace for $1.62. If you are online and you are an established customer, please use that automated ordering system.
I'm glad
Visit the website. The vulture patterns. I love those. But here's how ridiculous this is, Boone. Look at this. 12 frames here, 12 frames here, 12 frames here. You do those frames at $5 a piece. That's 180 bucks. Now you tell me where you're going to pick up a commemorative firefighter piece or a commemorative law enforcement piece for a $5 price tag. Where are you going to find Delta Rangers with a ballistics nylon cord or sheath for a $5 price tag? Let's see.
You don't. That's why I recommend everybody to, especially starting out, you just simply average $10 a knife. You sell 20 knives, it's paid for, and you're going to have 7 knives left.
Here's your chance to get in on it.
That's real simple.
Yep. That's what I was thinking there. 11014070, the Big Bang 117-piece set for only $192. 2 simple payments of $96 on this one. We will not be revisiting this after the break. I've shown you how sharp these knives are. I don't want anybody to be under the misconception that these aren't sharp, these aren't good, these aren't usable, because they are. If you just average, I hate to even say this, but if you do all 117 boxes that you see in front of you right now for only $5, that's 585 bucks. That's $585.
Yeah, that's too cheap.
Yeah, that's only about $400 profit. But don't do that. There's no reason. Well, there's no reason to offer G10 series pieces at a $5 price tag.
And a Marine Corps sword.
Marine Corps sword for $5. There's no reason to offer the Guardian for a $5 price tag, or any of the fixed blades, or any of the knives that you see up here right now.
Everyone is seeing the Delta Rangers, these Black Max knives, at $19.95. Now this is almost an identical design of from another company, and they're $29.95 and up.
Oh, I've seen
reason.
Some, and you remember
no reason to sell this
knife. The very first ones we ever saw at 80 bucks?
Yes. No reason to sell it for less than $10. None whatsoever. Truth of the matter, there's absolutely no reason not to sell this for $19.95. It's worth every single penny of $19.95. Go ahead and do it. Get your $240 out of this case. This one case. All right? And then if you want to wheel and deal and trade and bargain or whatever with all the other knives, fine, because you're already there.
Yeah.
All right, you done bought the set, you've got paid your shipping, you've got 60 days on a credit card to pay for it. It's the end of the year before you have to make your final payment. It's a money maker, is what it is.
Well, I'll tell you what this is.
This is another one that has dealer written all over it, buying multiples.
Or this is just a great way for you to get done with all of your holiday shopping at one time.
Right.
Either way. But what I would personally do,
families,
if you're not reselling these, what I would personally do, I'd take every one of those firefighter commemorative pieces and take them down to your local fire department. I'd take every one of those law enforcement, those commemorative police, and go down to the police station and donate them. Do it today because, I don't know, when those are gone, it might be 6 more months before we're able to get them back in stock.
Absolutely will sell out. I know that.
We've been waiting forever for those commemorative police issues to come in stock.
We'll sell every one of these. Also, there are a lot of people that own companies, construction companies, hardware. They have any type of home building improvement type businesses, electricians that are buying these and giving them to employees and customers.
My dad took a lot of those that we had blister pack, took those to the guys down in the warehouse.
Right, give them away.
Yeah, give them away, saying, thanks for doing such a good job down in the warehouse.
People appreciate it.
Yeah, everybody appreciates a good knife.
Everybody likes a knife.
And you know what? You're going to find out how many people appreciate that if they ever lose that knife.
There you go, because they're going to be
coming right back to you. Yeah, hey, can you give me another one of those?
Or they at least hint that they lost it.
Yeah, exactly. Today, only $192. We're not coming back to this after the break. If you sent me an email asking for the smaller sets at the same incredible price, here it is. I cannot do better than what you see on your screen right now. The Guardian, the NCO Marine Sword, the G10 Silent Series, the XL 731 Tactical Fixed Blade, the Black Force Tactical Fixed Blade, Navy SEAL Folders, High Octane, Delta Rangers, Firefighter, Law Enforcement. I mean,
it's all good.
It's all good.
That is the final say-so on this knife set.
It is all good. Now, don't go anywhere because there's a lot more coming up right after.
Knife. Yeah. One case.
There's a lot more coming up right after this short break. If you're interested in that shadow box with a katana, that's less than $200. Ask your representatives. It's called The Making. But make sure that you come back because you don't want to miss a minute of what's coming up after the break. Don't you love those?
And they have never, ever sold at this price.
They've never been in any set at any price tag anywhere close to this. Don't go anywhere. More coming up right after this. See you in about 2 minutes.
A trip to the casino doesn't have to be a trip to the cleaners.
My name is Bobby Singer, and I would be delighted to teach you the secrets of the casino world.
Professional card player Bobby Singer gives you the inside tips and secret techniques the casinos don't want you to know.
Get the odds in your favor.
Winning at Blackjack, tomorrow on Shop at Home.
Lovely wicker, but frilly floral pattern, dainty lace.
Not in the sports room. Join our late night team with sports memorabilia for fans who are serious about their games. Autographed jerseys, bats, helmets, pictures, and more. Hard to find collectibles from every major sport. Plus, it's a wicker-free zone. Tomorrow on Shop at Home.
Discover distinctive decorating ideas. Customize your home to reflect your own unique style. Transform your surroundings into a cozy retreat. The latest concepts in bedding, rugs, window coverings, and more. Accents bring it all together. Accents for the home. Tomorrow on Shop at Home.
In ancient times, weapons were a symbol of power, valor, and might. Now claim your own bit of history and some modern favorites. The Knife Collector Show, Tuesday on Shop at Home.